I guess my story is really, as the introduction says, about Winnie Bagoes. I'm just going to tell you our story about, there is a silver lining to every cloud and every storm. You just got to weather the storm. So I guess our story starts back in September, like everybody else, and we were all minding our own business, and obviously we had our earthquake. That destroyed our premises in Gloucester Street in 2010, and it was really for us as a private company. We thought, well, what do we do here? This is an event that hasn't obviously struck this nation before, where everyone was looking to Wellington, and we got it. What I really want to summarise in my speech today is the fact of the insurance cover we had was paramount to our survival. And the other thing behind that was we had good record keeping, and that was probably two of the essential elements that got us out of this, especially with the February event. Because obviously after September we were looking for new premises, and there weren't that many premises around. So we found a new premise, and with the help of Vero, they helped us shift, and we shifted in a matter of 3.5 weeks. And we got up and trading again. That was great. Everything was rosy until, of course, February came along, and that took us out again. So it was really, now what do we do? And we became a wee bit of a problem child for the insurance company because we had 2 existing claims. One from Gloucester Street, where they'd helped us move some of our assets and given us some funding to remodel, thank God it's Fridays in Victoria Square. But then we got crunched again. So it was really, how do we work our way through this mess to get some positive outcomes? For us, it was very, very stressful. Obviously, we had employees we didn't know what to do with. We had good business interruption insurance, but you know, how long is a piece of string? When we were going to get up again. Luckily, we found the premises, and we did so. But yeah, I guess the frustrating thing about insurance companies is you pay your premiums for 20 years, thinking the event's not going to come along, and it comes, and you say, thank God I've had insurance. Because without insurance, I wouldn't be standing here in front of you today. I don't know where I'd be. I don't know where my family would be. So I guess this is a good luck story out of insurance, but it has taken some planning. It has taken some really good record keeping. For me, our accountant was invaluable there, doing his job, but it really helped us because our file from Vero went to Australia to forensic accountants. So they started to mitigate loss, is what they call it, I guess. And that was a very frustrating fact for us, but our saving grace is we could prove everything. We had good record keeping, and it was very robust. There were some things we had a lot of evidence to back our case. So when they started to mitigate, we could push back and make our claim. The interesting thing was about depopulation for me. They were claiming 10% depopulation, and I'm going, what does that mean? And they were, mitigating the loss. And they said, well, you've lost 10% of your population. And I thought, well, this is where the press came in. I went back to my records and I saw, press article, 8,500 leave Christchurch. And I said, well, that's not a 10% depopulation, is it? It's 2%. So bang, I saved 8%. But that's what they were pushing. So, I mean, for me, out of everything, the turmoil our family was in, the turmoil the business was in, the turmoil our employees were in, it all had a big impact for us. But our way through this was really, I mean, if I learned anything, it was the value of record keeping, the value of good insurance. You don't need it till you need it. Before that time, you think it's a wasted expense because it won't happen to me. It's a wee bit like drink driving, I suppose. It won't happen to me. Bang, it happens when you don't expect it. So really, our experience is hopefully a positive one. It's been tough. I'll make no bones about it, but at least we're up and going. There's a lot more people suffering still today, which I would find terribly frustrating. The event has affected my life. I've spent a wee bit of time review in my life and made a few changes in it. So again, something positive has come out of something rather negative. For example, for me, it's given me a new lease of life. It's given me new goals. We've set new goals. We formed a franchising company out of this, and we're pushing forward. And we want to go forward in the marketplace. So, it's really, for me, it's the old saying: when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And I guess that's what Canterbury's about, because we haven't. It's not finished by a long shot. So we need to be supporting each other. We need to be supporting the businesses. We need to have empathy for our claimants and our officials who are dealing with this mess. I don't think I'll be the one that will be putting my hand up to deal with it, having the experience I've had. So I guess there's got to be a bit of give and take in the market, but there is a way through for Christchurch and Canterbury, and I think it is a great opportunity that's come out of disaster. But if I had to reiterate anything to business people, out of this experience, it is really good, solid record keeping. And although you don't like paying it, get your insurance. It'll save your life. It'll save you a lot of pain at the end of the day. Thank you very much.